What's up with y'all? We got Ultimate Team of the Season, Fut Champs gameplay. Hey, so we got a new sign-in for the starting 11. We brought in the GOAT, man. We got Messi.
Who's the best player of all time?
Lionel Messi.
Next up top, we got my nigga King. And then we got our main man, Mbappe.
I'm in a 4x4. Yeah, I got my wrist up.
Alright, so this is our starting 11. Let's get to the games. Hey, so this is the first person we played against. Like we were saying before, right now it's Ultimate Team of the Season. So yeah, they pretty much re-released the highest rated Team of the Season card. Hey, so for the cards that we need for the Fut Champs rewards, we trying to get Messi. I know we got his Evo, but we trying to get Team of the Season Messi. We want CR7, Mbappe, Van Dijk, and Yamal. But yeah, I know they gotta give us at least one of those lit ass cards, man. But yeah, if we get CR7, you know it's gonna be like a Messi and CR7 Fut Champs on the next one. Hey man, so they also released this SBC for RVP, man.
Song lifted up for that person!
Hey, he used to score some crazy ass volleys in the EPL, bro. And I know y'all remember that header for the Netherlands, bro. But yeah, this shit costs like 650. You know, for these type of cards, it's more like if you like the player or not. It's not all about the meta and shit. But yeah, he should be meta now. They got like the pace upgrade and shit. Hey, so if y'all not gonna buy anybody from the market or get any SBCs, then you know the Evos is where it's at. So yeah, this is the first one right here. Hey, so it's really just center backs and shit. For me, I'll probably get like Saliba, Konate, or Stam. So yeah, got a lot of, you know, meta players and shit. You really can't go wrong with either of these cards, bro. Just pick the one that you like and the one that, you know, fits your playstyle and shit. Alright, so now we finna talk about some real life footy. So yeah, midweek, they had the Nations League going on. You know, it's the semis and shit. So Portugal beat Germany and then Spain beat France. So yeah, the final for the Nations League is gonna be between Portugal and Spain. So yeah, they finna have that shit on Sunday. It's about to be Yamal versus CR7. Hey, so we were talking about this the other day, but if Yamal wins this final, you know, for the Nations League, I feel like they're probably gonna rank him first for like the Ballon d'Or. Hey, so this not in order, but these my top 3 for the Ballon d'Or. So yeah, this was before that Spain and France game. So yeah, you could just add 2 goals to Yamal. All the other stats are good though. From what I've been hearing, you know, after that Champions League final, they had, you know, Dembele in the lead, and then they had Yamal second, and then Rafinha. But like we were saying before, you know, this season they got like the Nations League and shit like that. You know, Yamal and Spain, you know, they beat France. And then, you know, with France, they got Dembele, Mbappe, and all them. So yeah, it's like really good PR that, you know, Yamal won that game. Now, if he wins the final, then he might take the lead in this Ballon d'Or shit. Now, you know, for me, before that Champions League final, the first spot was between, you know, Rafinha and Yamal. And then after that, I had like Dembele and everybody else. You know, for me, Rafinha's kind of been like the most consistent player the whole season. You know, when the year started or early on in the Ballon d'Or race, he was in it with like Salah. It was really between him and Salah when it started. But you know, Salah's ranking went down because in like 2 weeks, he got eliminated from the Champions League. And then he lost like that cup final to like Newcastle. I feel like up to that point, Rafinha had like the biggest moments. And then he also had the stats to match. But you know, like towards like the bigger games, like the Clasico and stuff like that, Yamal showed up. So yeah, Yamal was putting up a whole bunch of like world-class performances and shit. And people saw like it wasn't just like the stats, it was like his overall like impact on the pitch. Like, you know, he just attracts a whole bunch of players around him, so it leaves a lot of space for his teammates and shit. He had those performances against like Inter in the Champions League and shit. We were like, damn, like bro might actually be like the best player on the planet right now. So yeah, that's why even though Rafinha has better stats, some people are putting Yamal over Rafinha just based on like his overall influence and impact on the pitch. Now with Dembele, you know, he's had a good season, but a lot of people are saying like most of the stats are coming from like this year, not like the beginning of the season, but like the start of 2025. But yeah, you know, Dembele is just fresh off winning that Champions League. And then overall for PSG, he won 4 titles. So he won like the domestic treble. And then, you know, they got the Champions League as well. Hey, so another award that helps out Dembele for the Ballon d'Or is that Champions League Player of the Season. Now, this award caused a lot of controversy because, you know, people feel like Rafinha should have won it. That's fair to say because he did have like the most goal contributions in the whole Champions League. But yeah, with Dembele getting like 2 assists and also winning the final, that probably pushed him closer to that award. And the thing that works against Rafinha is that, you know, him and Yamal are in the same club, so they're pretty much splitting the votes. And also it's like they're also gonna base it off of who the fans are going for, like the Barca fans. So right now, if they're hyping up Yamal, then that's who they're gonna put in the league. But yeah, like we were saying before, if Yamal wins this Nations League final, he'll probably be first for that Ballon d'Or, because it's like really good PR for him. Like, it's good headlines and shit. If he beats like CR7 and puts on like a man of the match performance, then yeah, he'll definitely get more votes for the Ballon d'Or. You know, right now people already think he is first for the Ballon d'Or anyway. Now another scenario is, you know, let's say Yamal wins this Nations League. You know, Dembele also got the FIFA Club World Cup coming up. Hey, I know y'all just seen that scorpion kick we just hit right there. But yeah, Dembele also got that FIFA Club World Cup, so if he ends up winning that too, then he'll probably win the Ballon d'Or as well. Hey, another thing we forgot to add for Rafinha is that he won the La Liga Player of the Season. So yeah, that actually helps him out. But hey, you know, we also wanted to show y'all the rules they're gonna use for the Ballon d'Or. So yeah, they got the individual performances, they got the team success, and then the last is the fair play. But yeah, I know we've been judging it off like the stats and the trophies, but we also gotta remember that last one too, because they're actually gonna use it. I know y'all remember last year's, man. So yeah, here's my rankings again. So before that Champions League final, I had either Rafinha or Yamal at first, and then Dembele at second. After that Champions League final, I had it as Dembele, Yamal, Rafinha. Now, if Yamal wins that final on Sunday, then it's probably gonna be Yamal first, Dembele second, Rafinha third. So yeah, with that, Yamal will have 4 trophies instead of 3. Now, I do feel like the La Liga trophy is bigger than Dembele's, you know, Liga trophy. But the Champions League trophy outweighs them all. And then, you know, the Nations League is like a new trophy, so we don't really know how they're gonna scale that one. But since both of them won like the domestic treble, they're probably gonna rate the La Liga trophies higher. But like I said before, you know, Dembele did win the Champions League, so. But yeah, man, we gonna talk about that more after the final. But yeah, next up we got these NBA finals, man. So yeah, Pacers took game 1. You know, Halliburton came up clutch.
With a chance to win it. Final seconds, no fouls to get him. Halliburton looking. Halliburton driving, pulls up, jump shot. And it's gone with 0.3 of a second remaining.
So yeah, like we were saying on our last vid, he got a clutch moment in every series of these playoffs, bro. He got the one versus Giannis. He got the one on the Cavs. He also did that shit game 1 against the Knicks. And then he got this one right here. Hey, I feel like he could be one of the candidates for like the face of the league shit, bro. Because if he wins like finals MVP and then he had a playoff stretch like this, then yeah, niggas definitely gonna be fucking with him. I mean, he would still probably have to do more the next season though. But yeah, this would be a good start though. But for me, you know, like I was saying, if that nigga Shea wins this shit, it's gonna be up there for like one of the greatest seasons. Cause dude got like the scoring title, he got the MVP, and then if he wins the title with the finals MVP, then yeah, that would be like one of the greatest seasons that we've seen in a while. But yeah, the series not over, but the Pacers did good, you know, taking home court from the Thunder and shit. Hey, Pacers had like hella turnovers in this game, bro. But niggas was hitting like big shots. Hey, y'all seen what that nigga Nembhard did?
Not even the main ball handler at this point in time because the defense has been so aggressive.
Nembhard steps back, 3-pointer. Got a 3-pointer from Nembhard. It's a 3-point game with 1:59 remaining.
Hey, he sized that shit up like Harden, man. But yeah, that was a pretty good game one from both sides, man. We about to see what they change, and then let's see how the series goes. But hey, man, y'all make sure to subscribe. We got custom tactics for all the formations. We also got Fut Champs highlights and rewards. Check me out. Catch y'all.